Well, good Friday morning to everyone. How are you today? I'm doing great. As you can tell, it's a bit overcast here in the greater Albuquerque area. Temperatures are dropping a little bit, and might be a little bit of a brisk weekend. The weekend before Christmas. Can you believe it's a week away? And super excited about that. Well, I want to bring some hope into your life today before the weekend. And in a kind of an odd, strange way, we're going to talk a little bit about death and how death brings hope. I go to the gym. I've been talking about that this week. And you overhear some of the strangest conversations in there sometimes. And one of them is, it's not really strange, and I get it, and I understand it. But one of the conversations is, man, you don't want to work out with this guy, he'll kill you. And there's so much truth to what they're saying in a figure of speech. Because, in order for you to get healthy, there's a part of you that has to die in order to bring greater life and strength. So you work out and you stretch and you work out your muscles and your cardiovascular, and there's a ripping and a tearing of the muscle in order for it to rebuild and become bigger and stronger. It's almost like a form of death. And so when someone says, man, I want to work out with this guy, he'll kill you, what they're saying is they're going to put you to the grind in order to give you the greatest strength that you desire, or whatever you want in good health and exercise. There was a man about 2,000 years ago that made an incredible statement. He's more than a man, he's God himself, and we're getting ready to celebrate his birth in a week. And Jesus made this statement, and it's so true. He said that unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it will not bear fruit. Well, here's the incredible thing. That little seed bears hope. That seed bears an expectation that it will produce a fruit, or whatever it was designed to produce, to create. But it has to go through a metamorphosis. That seed can do nothing unless it dies, and it has to cease being a seed in order to produce the hope that it has inside of it. Whatever that hope is, whatever that seed is to produce, it has to die. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of odd, isn't it? That hope can be produced through death. So I want to encourage you today to die more and live less. Yeah, die to your comforts. Die to your petty bad habits. Die to your negative stinking thinking. Die to the things that are not getting you where you want to be in life. The places of hope that you desire to have, die to those, so that you can produce the hope and expectations of the greatness that is inside of you. Die to all that other stuff. Die to your past. Die to your poor habits. Die to the things you do wrong. Start doing them right and doing something great. One last thing, and this is more understood amongst those of us who are believers and Christians, and we know the truth. And there's an incredible statement that the Apostle Paul says, and he says this. He says, to live is Christ and to die is gain. And we as believers in Christ, we have what is called the blessed hope. And that blessed hope simply means this, that death on this earth is not final. It's just the bridge to the eternal. There's an eternal hope. There's an eternal blessed hope that, though I know I will die someday. I mean, it's just reckon unto man once to die. I mean, it's going to happen. I don't have to fear it. It's going to come. But that's going to be the bridge to my eternal greatness and hope. Dang, that's pretty awesome. That I've got more to live for than just the few years I have on this earth. Here's what I want to encourage you with. What are you facing today? What are you struggling with? there's always hope. Always, always hope. And you just have to get up and get going and make things happen. And sometimes you just have to lay down and die. So whatever it is that's keeping you from your hope. Listen, everybody, have a great, awesome Friday. Have an incredible weekend. And we'll see you back here again next week. Next week is Christmas week. Can't wait. I'm like a kid around a Christmas tree. God bless everyone. Take care.